yakoenim abedu babia yedrui 18th of July year 2024 Thursday's edition and yidi enkomo yene yera Musa K Dankwa where head at the global research our global info analytics limited and only a guest yene no di enkomo yebehwe research our conduct in your project be some on your screen na yebusa kwabeso no mufaso aye what you can so election polls no brebe na started so what has been your rate so far?
It started election polls, actual election polls in terms of post 2020 elections no. It started the first one in January 2022.
Okay. January 2022.
Yes, and it started January 2022. Yes.
So if that is the case, what has been your success rate so far?
Oh, I think if you look at what we have done in terms of actual elections, I think we are not less than 98%.
Wow, 98%.
Yes, because we have never said somebody will lose and that person has won. That's the first thing. And also, it's not about who will win or who will lose. Okay. It's about the actual result that you have Agyapong. How far is that actual results compared to the success of any polling organization?
Wow. One will say or ask, say, most especially, more research is skewed towards the National Democratic Congress, and it's like that is your favorite politics.
You see, the word skew say it means in the sampling, you deliberately went to end this stronghold and interview them.
Okay. Okay, I get your point.
But in this context, people think, say, you sit in your room and change people's views to reflect what NDC accused, say, you're going to and an interview, and I say Ghana for an interview. No. We select Bibi randomly using computer simulation. We know, say, this accusation will come. We know, as researchers that say, no, in a very transparent way. Nobody has done openly showing how we do work in this country that we have. One, there's no skewness.
Okay.
Because we did Asinov, we did Kumawu, we did Ejuso. I didn't know skew and command NDC. We tell you it's NDC. Now, to say your poll is skewed, they also say go and look at the methodology. So in our polling, I can even show you right. Tell the computer that we are going to interview 7,000 people in the country. We have 16 regions, and 275 constituencies. In the amount for about our Ghana 100 draw. Let's say 101 places, 101 constituencies, just like we did last time, so that we can go there. So when I press run simulation, it will go and run a model. Now I pick 101
constituencies.
Constituency amount.
Okay.
So you don't have a say in where to go.
Oh, okay.
Then the issue of skewness begin to come in. Young avoid the swami, young avoid the hap. You don't do that. Because you see, there are companies who are international, who are global, are almost here. So yes, your credibility as a researcher and even as a team body.
Okay.
I have worked for the World Bank, worked for the IFC. He said, 1 year behind this, now we can say it will take me far.
Okay.
It won't take you far. So we have a price to pay as a methodology. Who said it is absolutely skewless. Because in interview, the sample is given to Greater Accra, Ashanti region, in that size. Because so because ABIAC, you might vote in 7,000, let's say 300, let's say 700 vote or interview, and then Ashanti region 500. Certainly, I'm going to Ashanti region. It doesn't change voter region, so you can't do that.
Okay.
So if you do that, that means you are skewing the result. Wouldn't say, Oma Ashanti endorsement, whoever is doing well in Ashanti will emerge as a leader.
Okay.
Right? So you don't. The sample you are allocating is based on Tuaba or that region.
I see.
So Accra first, Ashanti second, Eastern third, then you have Central region, You have Western region, you have Northern region, you have voter region, and so voter doesn't even come close to where the big numbers are.
Okay.
So that's how you check if something is skewed. And then secondly, if you have party affiliation, eventually, you know, because we are, besides a party by now, udom. No, me to my MPP, me to my NDC, or me sometimes me to her, to say. So we have this kind of category.
Balance. Okay.
Not balance, because you can't ask the person which party you support before you interview him.
Okay.
That person comes at the end.
Okay. Okay.
A trick.
Okay.
To avoid, say, young profiling NDC linear NDC. No. The question about who you are, is the last questions we ask. Your gender, your age, your education, your tribe or your ethnic group, your religion, and whether you are Pentecostal or whatever it is. Those ones come after you have answered all the political questions.
Okay.
So you have no chance to go back and change your response. I didn't tell you any, sir. You see, we are humans. Maybe or channel a MPP for mu, right?
Okay.
Meanwhile, a NDC, okay. We say so party by now support within the MPP now. He may lie to you because Ophelia say, "Hanya we are some because I'm MPP ni, and I be or MPP ni or maybe a NDC for unko."
Okay.
So you see, said there are some people. I'm say, "Oh, I won't tell you my party affiliation."
Okay, but I'll share your opinion.
I'll share your opinion.
Okay.
So your category of MPP sympathizers, NDC sympathizers, floating voters, other party sympathizers, and I will not disclose my party for or more.
Okay.
So if you hear the trend no the guy who say a skew sampler, we can say NDC here normally 20%, NDC 4%.
But
so if you numbers are
you be projected on the screen for the now more year. As you said, some more random sampling.
Yes.
In order to conduct that research.
Yes.
Does not reflect the feelings of what the people tells you.
Look. Let's be honest to ourselves. You see, being honest is also an act of God.
Sure.
Being honest to yourself is very important in polling. The sentiments are voters have in 2020. Is that what we have today? Let's be honest.
They can be.
Question about the direction of the country. Do you believe Ghana is headed in the right direction or wrong direction? From 2022,
okay.
So those numbers have been there historically. So look at those numbers and where they are today. That is how you check the validity of any poll. You be consistently compared to the last 12 months. What has been your standard of living? Has it improved? Has it gotten worse? Has it not changed? Or you have no opinion? Those data are still there. Then we ask them, how do you rate the performance of the president? That time, there was no election. That data, you see, that is why I'm saying, sir, being there from January 2022 has helped us.
Okay.
But the record is there for you to see, sir, this was what we have been seeing all along.
Okay.
And then we ask them, how do you assess the performance of the MP? They decide based on their responses to direction of the country, their standard of living, how they perceive the government has performed, right? And their views on corruption and many other issues. Let me tell you, in April 2022, just before they passed the e-levy, Ibisa Amanfo said, do they support the passing of the e-levy? Or do they support the government to approve the e-levy to be imposed? The whole Ghana.
All the 16 regions?
Absolutely.
Ubusa Obia.
Obia.
Okay.
Not Obia, but the sample we
Okay.
deployed.
Okay.
And the report was there. So it was a warning to the government, say, the e-levy was not popular. What happened? It was passed. That was the beginning of MPP's problem. From the e-levy passage, then among people's view about where the country is headed changed dramatically. And then what they perceive as their own standard of living changed dramatically. And it coincided with the IMF events, the economic crisis. So every data we have published, people should take pen and paper. The dates are there and see what has happened in those periods. There are data set that points to issues in the country that you can pinpoint to the data. So we didn't start from here.
Okay.
Starting from the beginning. So people are making decisions based on what they are currently feeling.
Okay. Nini Musa Dankwa, Yebekum, there are projections be why ye research be per se ye no, then we ask questions towards that now. Yen share sending your material. Nti igusua ye din komo, the uncofo can or say no, we should be honest as a country. Now, omoye research no, saying that you've admitted at NDC's program that you work for the NDC. Is it true? So we had
I don't work. Look. No private company belongs to any political party.
I know.
Yeah, let me tell you, we are not any NGO. We are a company limited by shares. Our shareholders, your business plan, your employee.
Okay.
We are a data-driven company, right? So if we have presented a report and you as Oman FM wants to understand the data as a business manner, if you call me to come and show you the data, I will come. Whether you are PPP, PNC, MPP, I don't care.
Oh, okay. That's why you went to the NDC's program.
Yes, as a resource person. I have gone to a program organized by some diplomatic organizations.
Omo invite one answer one acquire.
Why? I'm not cheap.
Okay.
I don't come cheap. They know my.
No,
let me.
I'm based on what he said.
No, I mean I don't discuss Kwekwanyi. I am telling you, say I'm a resource person.
Okay.
Right? I get invitation from organizations to come and present our data, and they pay me.
Okay.
If MPP calls me today to come and show them the data, I will go and I will charge them. And yet free of charge. We are a company. We have team we pay.
Okay.
We have clients. Right? So I can't say, look, that is why we don't, if you listen to me, we don't offer advice to political parties. We only collect data for you. We have collected data for MPP people in the past. I am telling you today.
In the past?
Yes.
Which year?
This year.
And you've presented to the MPP?
No, I'm saying the MPP people. I'm not going to say the MPP as a party.
Oh, okay.
Right? People have hired us to do polling for them in their constituencies. Delegate polls, IB. I'm an MPP before. At the end, if they'll come to us. They know, say, when they come to us, they will get the actual proof. We don't care where you come from.
Okay.
We don't care whether you are MPP or NDC. If you want data, it costs to collect data. Pay us this is data, and here you go. Go and get your advice from anywhere else you want to go. So if anyone will say, Obia,
but this is a strong allegation.
No,
you admitted they say you work for them. I need who said it.
No, it's a liar. Full stop.
Okay.
It's a lie.
That's what I want to say.
It's a complete lie.
Or say who admit it, and that's what I wanted to verify from you.
What about me going to deliver to diplomatic? Am I working for diplomatic organizations?
Okay. So you have to also explain yourself. That's why you are here.
I'm saying, that's what I'm saying. We are a company, a think tank. We sell data. We are a market research company. We do political risk forecasting. Right?
Okay.
And that means that you can look at the political environment and do a forecast of who would emerge as a winner to investors, because the investor want to know who is going to win, who is going to lose. So our clients sometimes come to us and say, we want to know who will win.
Okay.
We don't care who is leading, or we don't know who that person is. If it's Bawe who is leading or winning, so be it.
Okay.
We don't give a hoot who is winning or who is losing. And we are a business. So long as we are talking to Ghanaians and they are telling us who they want to vote for, we'll tell you who they want to vote for.
Okay. Now, I know someone conducted research.
Yes.
This year.
Plenty.
Yes. From January.
Yes.
RBC,
yes.
July.
Yes.
So what is the latest update of your more research, Amaye?
Look. The 2020, there was one in January, 2024, one in January, one in April.
Okay.
And July.
Okay. One in January, yes. One in April, and one in July.
Yes.
Okay.
A friend of national tracking poll. It's called tracking because we want to see where they were and where they are now.
Okay.
And there will be another one in October. And indeed, we are going to add another one in November, just before the elections. And in between, we go to constituencies and do special polls in constituencies so that we know what is happening there. So we've been doing a lot of polling for public use so that we can have a better idea of the ecosystem, what is going on in the country. So we've been doing polling. That's what we do. So we've done a recent one, which is July poll.
Okay.
We started the interviews around 21st, I think June, and we ended the survey 30th June. And the report came out about 2nd or so July or 8th July, I can't remember exactly the date, but the date is there.
Wow. Now, I don't know, MCR, if those projections are ready, you have been two screens now in Hong most especially, okay, this is from Ashanti and Greater Accra regions, the impact. Because I'm come back, move to Ricardo. Okay, so this is the sampling. Okay,
I don't know whether you want to watch the national one or this one is just the Ashanti region.
Yeah, we want, no, let's focus on Ashanti region, and then we come to the national one.
Okay.
On running mate Napo.
Yes, yes.
Okay, let's see how.
Okay, you see, we have said on several platforms, it is unlikely the running mates will change the course of this election. Yes, I've said that on record, and I'm not going to change my view about that. It's because people are really focused on the flag bearers. If there is running mate effect, it will be minimal.
Okay.
Minimal, not significant enough to unpen the race on its head. So, Opoku was mentioned, Honorable Ken was in the frame, and then also Matipoku Prempe was also in the frame.
Okay.
So, year announcement, Thursday, then we decided to go to Ashanti region and some place in Greater Accra to see the initial reception or initial reaction to the announcement. And what potential effect it could have, if any, on the voting intention of voters.
Okay.
Not just MPP4, but also NDC people, floating voters, and all the other people who are voting in this country. Because running mate effect is much broader.
Okay.
But we share what BP is. That is broadly the reason why they picked Napo. So, Ashanti to see whether that effect, this one, it wasn't random selection. It was purposeful selection of certain constituencies in the greater Kumasi area.
So you did that sampling yourself?
Yeah, that one we did use computer.
Okay.
Because we wanted
manual.
Okay, let's select all the constituencies in the middle of
Kumasi. Okay.
And then pick few from outskirts.
Okay.
So that we want to see whether the views in the center is different from the views from the outskirts. So we added Mampong. We added, I think, Ahafano or something like that. No, Ofinso North. And then we added Ejura, Sechelo, Dumasi, the list, and I think one more that I can't remember. So those were 4 that were outside the greater Kumasi area. Then person who said, amount for doing within the center, does it align with more outskirts? We interviewed about 1,300 voters across these places.
The selected constituencies?
Yes, 1,300 in all of them.
Okay.
And at the chair, 1,300 to this constituency based on so you can see, Swami will get a lot of respondents. Asawasi will get a lot because it's a very big constituency and so on and so forth. In fact, we asked them some key questions. Say, do you approve or disapprove the nomination of
Matthew Okuprem as running mate? Okay.
And then
this was the questionnaire.
This was the questionnaire.
Okay.
So if you the response is now, Omar must say, yes, they approve of his nomination. 75%.
Omar must say, Omojitum say Naponia running mate.
Yes, 75%.
Okay.
And 22% say Omonyitum.
Okay.
From Ashanti region on Napo's nomination.
Okay.
But before you that question, you be some about how they view certain candidates. Someone say, what is your view? What do you have favorable view about the following person?
Okay.
And they're born in Panidin. Educhum, favorable. Educhum, not favorable. Opoku Prempe, favorable. Kennedy, not favorable or favorable. So you all those responses, and you share. So when we analyze that, those who said they view Educhum favorably, 67%.
Okay.
Omar must say unfavorable, 24%.
Okay.
Until we take unfavorable, favorable, the difference be plus 43%. It means say our positive rating in terms of favorability of plus 43%.
Okay.
Oba Opoku Prempeh, the same questions, Ono Unya plus 60%. Much higher than Iduchum. Oba Kennedy Agyapong Unya plus 55%. Just 5% behind Opoku Prempeh in the Ashanti region.
Okay.
And then Ibisa about Opoku Nyina Unya plus 43%. So Opoku Nyina and Iduchum are in the same category.
Okay.
Then you have Kencity Agyapong and then Matthew Opoku Prempeh. Okay. These are the net ratings that from Ashanti region. Now, by your bank, we just use two people. Kennedy, because he won Greater Accra in the primaries. And I use Opoku Prempeh because he has already been nominated. So you say who the rating of these individuals in Greater Accra. In Greater Accra, Matthew Opoku Prempeh, favorability rating is 36%. Unfavorable 47%. Into negative 11 of Greater Accra.
Wow.
But Kennedy, 45% favorable and 42% unfavorable. So we are plus 3 of Greater Accra. So effectively, what this means is that in Ashanti region, Matthew Opoku Prempeh is a plus.
Okay.
Because he's getting positive ratings in Ashanti region. But in Greater Accra, it's negative. It means in Greater Accra, it will be a liability.
For the sake of our viewers, also another page number, so those they can project those things on the screen for your viewers and so what me actually. Okay.
So on that report, that's what you see. So effectively, Matthew Opoku Prempeh is popular, positive rating in Ashanti region, and Greater Accra is negative. That's what it means. Now, we hear almost approve Matthew Opoku as their party affiliation. So within MPP, 89% of MPP people support NAPO.
Okay.
And 10% support to they don't approve it. And 1% say they have no opinion. Over NDC for 25% approve him, say yes, it's good to do running meet.
Okay.
But 72 say they don't approve NAPO. So it's quite understandable for NDC people. Over floating voters are 72% are approving NAPO, 25% they don't approve. And almost support to other parties, Ashanti region, 27% say they approve, and 53% disapprove.
Okay. Also, in your presentation, the MPP premise, we made mention of Agyapong.
Yes.
Say because we win Greater Accra, but he didn't win Greater Accra region. I don't know whether it was a mistake.
Maybe it was a mistake. But I think he did quite well in
Ken didn't win Greater Accra. He did well. He won Volta and Central region. Baumia won Greater Accra region.
That's fine.
So I don't know.
Maybe just. But we took him to pair because I don't think any of the four would have been more popular than Ken in Greater Accra. So it was sensible for us to use Kennedy in the pairing.
Okay. Now we are in July, 4 months to elections.
Yes.
I don't know, as you said, July, I conducted research. What were the responses in July? How people are going to vote in the coming election?
I don't know whether you want to project that because that one is a different document, not the same document here. No.
Okay, but I don't know. MCR4, because we are 4 months. I don't know whether you are going to conduct another.
Yes, I mentioned that we're going to do another one in October. And another one in November. But we will do Ashanti region again next month. Okay. To see 1 month after NAPO nomination, what are the numbers looking like in Ashanti region?
Okay, now let's take a look at this. Okay, but the project to be in I can say research number conducting. Let's see what you have there so that.
And the National Poll July.
Okay.
The file is called National Poll July.
National Poll July. Okay. But I'm here for check on that. Yanira Munsa Eye K Dankwa and Meneno Edin Komo. Head of Global Research, our Global Info, our Moyen Shishemu, Busibusanko for questions. Say, why number 2 Abamano, one am favorite. But are you going to do the same for the parliamentarians?
We're not doing for all because we can't go. No, we're just targeting some few. We've done about maybe 10 in Greater Accra so far. We're okay with Greater Accra. We're not going to do anything again in Greater Accra. We are now doing some in Bono and we are doing some in Northern Region.
Okay. All right. Now, share the whole screen as well. Now, project this one and let's take a look at this. Okay. So this is
Only this is not national. This is Greater Accra poll.
Okay, this
so
is
I think
Greater
we have to look for a file called July National Poll. That's where we have a national opinion going back and forth. But anyway, we can talk about Greater Accra.
Okay, nationally. I don't know whether you have the national.
Yes,
you
I
have it.
I have the national poll here.
National poll here. Okay,
Yes.
go straight to that. If they don't have it, but you go straight near national poll na mayeno.
Okay.
Na any enkomo. Because people are more on that. Near Senate elections 2024 no. Global Info for research I'm conducting and I head of global research. Era Musa K Dankwa AD and come on Net2 TV and okay. So you can send in your messages on YouTube Net2 TV GH Net2 TV GH.
All right. So in the July poll, no, you cover 111 constituencies.
111
constituencies.
Okay.
Throughout the country.
Okay.
In all the 16 regions. Methodology. You need 7,931 and a Agyapong Kobo. We are Ashanti region poll, which is national poll.
Where Ashanti
931.
Okay. 931 Ghanaians.
Ghanaians, of course. It's a Ghanaian 12. And confidence level is 99%. Confidence level.
Oh, Somba Twaba.
No, not.
Okay.
The confidence level. So we are confident at 99%.
Okay, per your.
If you repeat this poll, or if the elections are held, the results that you will get in the election will be within
the same
margin of error of 1.2%.
Oh, why would that be? Because
that's statistics.
Okay.
That's how statistics works.
Okay.
It's not.
Let's take it up. What you've projected.
Yeah. No. This is a poll.
Okay.
The poll is reporting what people have told you. Sometimes posters go behind the scene and rework the polling numbers and then come with projections. We have not reached at the point where we'll give projections yet.
Okay. Okay, I understand. I understand you now.
Yes.
Okay, let's move ahead.
Yes.
Okay.
So what we are saying is that 1.4% is the margin of error.
Okay.
For the work we have done. I don't think they should be showing it because clearly, I don't know whether that's what they are showing. But I'm at the methodology side.
No, if you help us, my page number, it will help them to.
Because there are so many, where the file is polling July 2024 final report. I don't know whether, page 7.
Page 7.
Of that, I don't know whether, maybe I should send that to you again, I don't know.
Okay,
yeah. So, a margin of error is 1.42%. It means whatever the poll is saying, you can add 1.4 to any candidate number.
Okay.
Or subtract 1.4 from any candidate number.
Okay.
And that means that in the elections, if it's held today, the results will be in that range. It's a range.
Okay, I understand you.
And that's an exact point because out of 18.5 million, why interview 7,900? Certainly, there will be some, yes. So the errors are what is been accounted for. Now, we check the response from that survey.
That's 7,931.
Yes. Now, let's look at key issues that determine the outcome of the poll.
Okay.
Because somebody doesn't just get up and say, Metoma Mahama, and Metoma Baumia, and Alan, and Agyapong. They are being influenced by certain events in their lives.
Okay.
They don't just wake up and say, Debbie, between the sea. No, there are things that they think about, and that they consider before they decide. There are those who say, media, say, NDC, it doesn't matter what it is, I will vote. Those who are getting smaller and smaller, we should know that.
Okay.
So don't think, say, because who winning will be by big, the same people are behaving the same way. We are in a new generation of voters, Gen Z.
Metwasi.
But now it's not like that. So in the July poll, 63% of voters say Ghana is headed in the wrong direction. 63%.
63%. Was it the question that you asked?
Yes.
What was the questionnaire?
Generally.
Generally.
Okay. Do you believe that Ghana is headed in the right direction or wrong direction?
Okay. That was the question. Okay.
And either you say right direction, wrong direction, or I have no opinion.
Okay. So
and those who answered the question, 63% say wrong direction.
63%.
of Ghanaians are saying, say, we are headed
wrong direction.
in the right direction.
Okay.
Only 27% say right direction. And 10% did not have opinion on the direction of the country. So these are the early warning signs. Say, people are not seeing the country as being the right way. Say, then it translates into positive vibes.
Okay.
But only a negative, it becomes negative to you.
Okay.
Then we ask them, in fact, we have published a data.
Okay, so this is on the screen. Okay, direction of the country.
No, this is very old data you are showing.
This very old.
Yes. Well, the new data is July.
Oh, okay. Okay. So this old one.
This old data.
Okay, let's move ahead.
So July, in America, in the Osha direction of the country, in January 2023, now 71% say wrong direction.
January 2023.
Yes.
Okay. Last year.
Last year.
Okay.
Now July, that number has come down to what? July 2023, now 63. And I call about 70% in October, 68% in January, and that was what it was showing.
Okay.
And about 65% in April. Now it's down 63%. So it is coming down, but it's not coming down fast enough.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Martin Yoka. Mami Musa, for the sake of our viewers, say Ubusa general question say if the country or mine kwan paso and I'm kwambone or cast a wrong direction. Does it end there? Don't you ask why the person?
No. You see, every research, every poll has its purpose.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, we're not.
What can I say?
So what you say? So we don't give it why. That is for the political parties to go and pay somebody to go and find out.
Okay. Okay, Martin.
And I will share a question now within 7 minutes. I say any because you can't take somebody 30 minutes on the road. So only yes, heavy or so only the
Briefly.
Briefly.
Okay.
Maximum 5 minutes, 7 minutes, no call. The person can be patient and wait for 7 minutes.
Okay.
But reason why no? It will take about 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So they should go and pay somebody who will have time to go and sit down with somebody in his house to ask them why.
Why not you?
No, we don't look.
You don't want it.
No,
if they pay you to
do that. No, we do that as well for privately.
Okay.
Right? We do that privately. Oh, can I know why people are saying this way? Can I know why? I don't know. We have to charge you. We go to the community and sit down with them and ask them what we call open-ended questions.
Yeah, I know.
Where they will tell you exactly what they are saying. And then when we come up, we throw all this open-ended questions into an AI tool. Now summarize it, this is not my.
Okay.
So when you are snappy, see, opinion poll is different from party research.
I understand.
Yes. We don't have time in the field to have 30 minutes. It's 5 minutes, we are done. So this is no mobile, catch it on. We know we want to know what we want to do. Okay. And that's what we care about, yes.
All right. So 7,931 Ghanaians.
Yes.
And more questions.
Yes.
But that's settled on Sabia, Ghana Phone and Kasa. I use that one as sample and say they represent the country.
Absolutely. Let me answer you in a very old-fashioned way. Say, we started from methodology. And they're the most important ingredient of any survey. So methodology is wrong. Forget about the outcome of the methodology. Is it scientific? Is it based on what is normally done in research?
Okay.
Is it objective? Does it lack? It's fair to say it represents the views of the people. Why? Say, oh, young choir, what do you need? You need all those things. Fish. Step by step. One wants you, old name no gum. Now they are more no gum. We do this again, now the way gum. So you do it step by step. Right?
Okay.
Now the engineer gum, na afe enquire na kuru. Na one num kama meboa. So enquire na being na pesa okahia. Paya that is no siwano. You take a spoon and fetch from the soup and taste it. See there, they would call on tasty from the spoon. Sana and quite many. Does it make sense? To free say, and I say, just a spoon will tell you, say, and quite in so the population is the entire soup. Your methodology and your approach is the ingredient and how you organize and mix it. Once you have done it step by step and scientifically, believe me, the views of the 7,009 will represent the views of the 18.5 million. That is how statistics work. In America, only 120 million voters. Only survey, I had no interview.
Not all of them.
Absolutely. You have a fair idea.
Not really. But
the largest I've seen in America is 6,000 by Emerson. Almost interviewed 6,000 voters in America to say about the say. Only 120 million. Yeah.
Ghanaians, we are just 31 million.
No, not 31 million.
No, the vote. Okay,
so
18.
Yes.
Now 18.5 million.
18.5 million. So if 18.5, I have 7,000 now. Only 120 million.